Division. Today I will show you guys API automation framework using REST Assured. Simple code can easily you can do it automation framework with simple code Java using REST Assured. So now let's go guys see how we can do that. So this is the REST Assured page. You can find out how REST Assured work. I'm not going to go through this document, whatever they have. So I need to create a one framework. So for that I need a Maven repository. I open the Maven repository page. So let's go to now for our project. So now I'm creating a new project. Okay, so 1.8 Maven. I'm creating Maven project. Next, so get the name is API REST Assured. Okay, so I'm going to give the art factory same name. Whatever you provide, you can provide. So it's going to save in the document. So done it. Boom. So our project is created. Okay, our project is created. It's a POM file by default is open. So if you go here, the REST API REST Assured is created. Now POM file, this is the src file inside the main and test. Okay, so let's add in the dependency. Before that, make sure to enable the auto import if you don't have any dependency problem for that. So we will be add dependency. So but for that I need dependencies. Okay, so I'm going to provide here dependencies, and so before that then I'm going to go to the over here. So what kind of dependency we need? We need REST Assured. Okay, so let's put REST Assured. Okay, REST Assured. There you go, the REST Assured. Don't go change anyone, just choose the REST Assured over here. Okay, so I'm gonna take the 4.3. Cool, go here and then add in here. So what we need more, we need some more. We need a test ng for verification. Before that we need a for JSON path for to verify how actually work. So let's choose the REST Assured JSON path. Already have here REST Assured JSON path. I saw, so REST Assured JSON path. Okay, you can take the JSON path. Okay, so go here and 4.3, you can do this one. Okay, copy and go to here. Cool, so I have already JSON path. So now what you need, I need a test engine for run the test. You can choose other if you want, but I prefer the test engine always because it's the more useful. So adding the test engine. Okay, so now we need one more thing. So we need a ham crash, so we need a code hash. So avoid some issue. So I'm gonna say code okay what can I see, Jackson Apache Groovy, so should be Groovy. Okay, let's see Groovy. Apache Groovy, I think this one. Let's see, I need a let's think I can take this one. Core dash Apache with 3.0. Okay. I'm going to be on. So I'm going to take this one for now. So those dependency you need. That's it. So remember that, follow my steps. What you need. You create a simple Maven project and you adding inside the Maven project this 4 dependency. So now our framework is ready for using the test. So now let's what we can do. So under the Java, I created one package, new Java package. I'm going to call this package is API controller. Okay, for now. Okay, you can choose whatever you want, guys. This is for now. I'm going to API controller. So under the package, I will create a new Java class. Okay, so now I'm going to show you today how to do get call, only get call in the REST assured. So we're gonna give the related the get related name. So let to name get dummy test. Okay, get dummy test. Okay, I give the name give dummy test. Okay, cool. I have a get controller over here, get dummy is controller. So let's work with now the real things. First of all, in simple things, if you want to know the API, if you want to know how to do API, you have to understand what is the base URL and what is the endpoint. So I have to do manual first. So I'm gonna do my part here. I have one URL which is the dummy test class purpose. So I'm going to take until the all those things. Okay. So now I provide here these things. So remember that is you have to understand in this URL, in this host, which is the base URL and what is the endpoint. This is very important. If you don't know endpoint, you don't know test. Each API call have different endpoint or same endpoint. So important. Something will be always change. Which one is until v1? This should be base URL. This one is not going to very often change. It's going to always be same as it is unless your service get changed. But that is the call base URL. Until this we call base URL. And the employee is a endpoint. Might be tomorrow or next time you want to test employee by employee ID, or you will create some employee account. Am I right? The endpoint will be changed, but this base URL should be same always there. As we go, you will understand what is this. So remember, the people can ask you what is the base URL. Base URL is not basically is root URL which is not changing, which is related to the service and what kind of version you have. So now example, I have service dummy2 REST API example.com and API and v1. This is my base URL. It shouldn't be changed very often. Okay, so I put my base URL and then is the version is here, then this is my endpoint employee. So I should get request through that. So if I see send request, I should get my all the employee information whatever I have. Remember, this URL is a dummy URL. So someone created this dummy URL to get test. So thank you for him. So who provide us such a good example for testing purpose. Very hard to get like a real URL to test. So now if I say send request, yeah, you get the all test. Last time I created you get the over here all the test over here. She provide the all the employee name, ID and everything. Okay, cool. So now that's cool. So we have, so when you send request, I'm getting through this. So now same things we will be doing by REST assured, by automation things to do by Java. Let's do how to do. So now go back to my code. So I have to call rest assured, then what's going on here? Something wrong. Why is not showing? Okay, what mistake I did? Okay, look like some problem here. Let me see what's going on. Maven re-import. So if I say rest, what's going on? It should be here. Something wrong. Let me check. Let me do by force. Okay, my mistake. See, I did some by mistake. This is the class I created. I have to put inside the some method. So that's simple silly mistake. So guys, so I'm going to say public void get employee. So because my call will be the employee related, okay? So I'm going to say public get but employee. Details, okay? So I want to get the all employee. Sorry, get all employee. Okay, you put the get all employee. Cool. I have a yeah. So now over here I say rest assured. Rest. What's going on here again? Rest assured. I added the library. Okay, cool. I don't know, somehow rest assured. Sorry, now it's working. So dot, and then I said my base URL. Okay, I said base URL. So base URI. When you say base URI and it's equal, and this set your base URI here. So now if you go to the my here, so I told you I want my base set as a base URI until this. Okay, so go here and put over here. Okay, this is my base URL. So it will be never change. So that's why we declare the rest assured base URL already here. So it will be not change for now. Okay, so now that then if you have there is a rest assured have something called is given. Okay, given. So we gonna use the given. So you said here rest request specification specification. Okay, I say refresh specification dot and http request your, so I'm going to call this one, okay, rest assured dot given. Okay, dot given. That's I'm going to do now. Then I said this one, I take this one, which is a variable sense a dot. When you say dot, you can add, I want to add header. We don't need header, but if you want in get call, you don't need to provide any header. But if you want, you can provide a header. So, but So far we don't need header, so I'm not going to add the header. But if you want, you can add header like that. There's no problem if you add header. So example, we have a contain JSON, okay, then comma, then we have a application JSON. So how? Same thing, whatever you in the using the Postman. So we have, if you go header, so you can see here content type and it's a application JSON. So content type might be application. You no need for get call for header, but we just passing for understanding purpose, for introducing you guys what is the header. So now we have a header over here. So now let's do some verification. Okay, let's do some verification, send some request. So what we can do, let's send the now endpoint. We have to change the send the endpoint. So what for that, we're gonna say response then I'm gonna say that equal HTTP request dot get. So we want get call, remember guys, we want get call, that's why providing get call. Some other will be HTTP. If you want post, if you post, it should be put. If you want put, it going to be put. Now I want get call, get. Now what do you want to get? I want to get my host. Alright, this host I already have base URL we provide here, so I need our endpoint. What is the endpoint? Go back, and my employee is employee. Okay, my employee is the employee, so I put the employee, sorry guys, is the employee here. Okay, my employee is the employee. So for now here done response. So now let's guess the response. What kind of response we should get? So you can do few things. So first, when you send the request, what you expecting? I'm expecting 200 get request. So first let's verify the our status code, we are getting 200 or not. So in the TestNG, we can do assertion for that. Because we will take using the TestNG, we will be take advantage of the TestNG. So we're going to do assert dot assert equals assert equals expected and this true boolean. I need a boolean which is called truth. I don't want same things boolean. Okay, equal, let me write down, then will be a to it. Okay, equals, then I say it to actual. My actual I want 200. Okay, then I said here response dot get status. Get status. Okay, response for get status. So now why I don't have TestNG? Maybe I need to compile. Let's see, file project structure. Nowadays a problem with modular dependencies, and I know it JUnit. I have no problem. I need TestNG. So I see the structure here. JUnit. I don't see TestNG. I'm seeing JUnit, so I need a testng. So what's wrong with testng then? I already add testng. Okay, over here, see, testng here, compile, apply, okay. So now if you have problem like that, just compile it, no testng. So now cool. Okay, so now what I said, so first I declare our base URI, okay, then I declare our request specification, okay. So then we use this request specification as we need as a header, cool. Then I said, okay, response get https request dot get employee, this is called endpoint. Then we assert, how to did assertion back our 200 response should get. So say assert dot assert equal response 200. For now, think that this is the correct way to do. For now, so we did one check verification here, the actual is 200 or not. So now let's create a one test case. In the Java new package, call API get test, okay. Cool. Then under that we're going to create copy Java class, you can say get test, okay, cool. Over here we're going to call our public method, public void and verify get employee. Verify, we want the all employee, am I right? Employees, this is our code. So now cool, and we will be extends skip base, okay. No, sorry, what is the call name? Get dummy test, sorry, I call here get dummy test, sorry, this is my bad, I was thinking the UI purpose. So okay, so now we have a method. So now we have one test we created here, in the get dummy one method. What method we created? Get all employee. So if you go back and here you call this one, okay, go to employee and run this test, add the your test engine annotation here and run this test. So what will happen? Boom, one test passes, okay. So now we see only 200. Sometimes the get request also not success, you don't get result properly, still you get 200 because some company they use on to secure passport, they want to make sure that people don't understand the behind the scene what's going on. So that's why sometimes they always keep the 200. So now let's try out our response. Our response body should be same like that, am I right? Your response body should be like that. So we only verify 200. That's the one part of verification. But we did not verify some content from here. Okay, we need to verify some content which we can verify something. Okay, so now let's we want to verify that example, this status success, this content, our goal today. So now let's do it how we can do that. So over here we already have one layer of verification. That's good, and we success for that. So now if you say if you want to some verification from response body, so you can say response body. Then when you say response body, then it's a body equal this response. Okay, this response we want to see response. Okay, then when you say response, so what do you want? Get body. Okay, get body. So now what will be happen? This there will be the get body from this response. Okay, cool. So one part of portion we done here. So get body. So now let's do with convert this body as a string, because we want to verify the string below. Okay, so convert this body response is a string. So how we can do that? We can call, because string, then you can say it, body string, or you can say body value. Okay, body value equal, so I want this body, am I right? Body, sorry, body dot as a string. So as a string, okay, so I want body as a string. So we converted our body as a string. So now let's print out something. Okay, let's print out something. So we want the body value to print out. I want to make sure that, so this is sorry, it should be string value. I'm gonna say this is employee, details. Okay, then I'm gonna say here plus, give some space, then I want body value. Okay, body value, not this body value. Cool. We'll print out what kind of response we are getting. Okay, now still our goal is the verify status equals success. Very simple, guys, very simple. So now how we can do that? So remember we add the JSON path, so we can use the JSON path dependency to use this JSON path library. Okay, now it's JSON path equal response dot contains. Okay, before that let me okay, let me JSON path dot I said equal or contain. I say it contains, that better. Contents dot contents that's okay. Okay, this is JSON path, my mistake, sorry. This is JSON path. So now I say JSON path, so this response dot this JSON path. So now let's call this JSON path dot content dot, and now when you did that, let's call the string value first, because we want to provide the string. I want what do you want? I want status. Okay, I want status value, then when I say status value, so now equal JSON path call directly, because I want to hold the value here, so that's why I'm getting this variable. And then I say dot get yes status. Okay, and double quotation to be string. So now over here, what I did, so first of all I did string the value, so I want in JSON path the status, get the status. Okay, so now when that, so now I can say here assert dot assert true, assert true, I say assert true, then I say it over here I put status value dot equal ignore case, go to the equal ignore case, and I want this as a success. So if you go here, what is the I want success value, so that's I want a verification success. Am I right? So now what I did here again, so I basically created first print out the value from the JSON response, and then I create a JSON path. So we want to hold JSON path value is here, then from the JSON path we want to get this value and this status, and this status value is a success. So we are verifying here that the success is there. If you want to verify assertion, another assertion here, you can do that, there's no problem with that. So now also if you want to print out these things, if you can print out easily, no problem. How we can do that? Just not to do let's print out this. So you no need to put over here, just put here. Okay, what is the problem? Should be one more, I think. Yeah, assert start with this, two more. Okay, okay, I think this we don't need the verification here, so I will find out later. Let's see first what's going on. So let's run this test. So when you run the test, it should be run properly and verify the status content as a success. Okay, that's our goal. Cool, our test is passed. So now you see the employee details verification. Status success, all the response we got here, and all the way, and they verify this status and success. Okay, so now if you want, you can copy these things, copy, and you can put in the JSON validator, make sure it looks correct or not. JSON formatter. So if you go here and send this, cool. So first of all, we don't need this part. Remember this, I copied the whole, forgot about that. So now let me delete it. Let me go to the another validator. I don't like this validator actually. So JSON formatter. No, this is also I don't like. The lint. Let me go JSON. Okay. I like lint. So guys, so I put here, and I no need this. This is I extra copy. Okay. So when it's validated JSON, it will validate, and you see the input. So status success and all the related data is over here. Okay, same as it is over here. Okay, so now our test case successfully get. So now if you guess what I did, again the review the what we did, recap our thing session. First of all, we create a base URL here. You can provide your endpoint also together, but why is we make separate? Because this one might be you don't have to use over and over. You can put here in the class level, no need to class. You can put here is a class level if you want, okay? But for now I put in the method level. So now this one you don't need to use over and over, so that's why we make it separate. We need to know what is the endpoint. So next time we can change the only endpoint, a test will be passed. So now I say request specification given, which is the rest assured, and then HTTP request header no need here. Without header will be test to run too, but I just provide to understand how to add the header. As many header you can add like that, okay? You can one by one just copy this. So if you have 20 header, 10 header, 15 header, just keep add like that, okay? Whatever you want. So content, what is the expected and the value. That should be like that. So now, and then I said response equal http.get. This is our endpoint. This endpoint will be go here, okay? Now, and then when you go to tell these things, that .get, request.get, that means you asking for get information, okay? So you are asking to your API to give me the get all the information about this employee. So then I get assertion over here. Make sure that assertion we get from the response 200 and our actual is 200, okay? Then we want to see only we're not going to stop here. We have to make very sure whatever our response should be here. This response should be verify, okay? So what I did, I say response body and then body equal response.get body. Get body, I from the response give me the body, okay? So then I convert to is a string the body, okay? String the body is basically come from Groovy, so you have to change the convert the Groovy if you want to read this, okay? Then I print out that, no problem. So now from there I want to verify the content of the body, some content of the body. Example, I want to verify status with success. So as I did, I use the JSON library. I say JSON path response. This response is this response, okay? So whatever I get is this response dot JSON path. Before that, make sure remember that we convert this response as a body, okay, as a string, as a string, okay? So now I say response dot JSON path. Then I create a string variable over here to store the value over here. I say JSON path dot get status. So over the status, then I say assert true status value. This status value dot equal as a success. It has to be success. So now our test case passed successfully. That's it for today, guys. Make sure try to see my video. Next video will be show put, post, delete and patch. So that will be total package for you guys to know basic API through REST assured and also manual part, which is I covered here already, how we can do that, cover here already. So now see, simple get request, you put your URL and you get response and verify the response content, okay? Example, one of the content is as many content you can apply through like that, okay? That's it for today, guys, and see you soon.